Very good morning, all of you. So, as per our syllabus, there is a morphology of root system. There are two types of root, taproot system and adventitious root system. Main function of root is now there are two types of root system, taproot system and adventitious root system. Taproot system is the root system which comes directly from the radical only. The root system which develops from radical only is called as the taproot system. Taproot system is also called as two root system. Second one is the adventitious root system. Adventitious root system is the roots which is developed from any other part other than radical. The root system which is developed from any other part of the plant other than radical is called as the adventitious root system. Adventitious root system is also called as the fibrous root system. Now, what is the taproot system and what is the adventitious root system? Now, you can see root system. Okay, you can see the root system. Okay. This type of root system is called as the taproot system. This type of root system is called as taproot system. In case of taproot system, there is a primary root, secondary root, and tertiary root. In this case, this root is called as the primary root. This one is called as the primary root system. Okay, and this one is called as the root hairs, secondary root and tertiary root. This root system is called as the secondary root hairs. Is called as secondary root hair, and this one small root hair is called as the tertiary root system or tertiary roots. This is called as the taproot system. All dicot plant consist of taproot system. All dicot plant with the reticulate venation. The plant with reticulate venation consists of the taproot system. This type of root system is called as the taproot system. This root system is completely developed from radical only. Is called as the taproot system. Okay. Now move towards the adventitious root system or the fibrous root system. Adventitious root system or fibrous root system. As you can see, this type of root system is called as the adventitious root system or the fibrous root system. Adventitious root system means the roots which are developed from any part of the plant other than radical is called as the adventitious root system or fibrous root system. Now you can see in case of all monocot plant, all monocot plant consist of the fibrous root system. In this case, venation is the parallel venation is called as the fibrous root system. That is, there is no primary secondary roots. There is no primary secondary root. All are root hairs. Therefore, is called as a all are root hair. Therefore, is called as a fibrous root system. They does not arise from radical. They arises from radical other than radical. Okay, this is called as the adventitious root system. Okay. That absorption of water, mineral, fixation of plant in the soil. Along with this, roots also perform additional function, that is the storage function is called as modification of root. So now we are going to start our practical, that is the modification of root system. Firstly, modification of taproot. Now in the modification of taproot, uh, taproot absorb food material and they become swollen. When they become swollen, they get particular type of shape. On the basis of that shape, we classify taproots on the basis of three types: fusiform root, conical root, and napiform root. Okay, so we are going to start our first, that is the fusiform root. The example of fusiform root is that is the radish, Raphanus sativus. Okay, now fusiform root means it is also a type of a taproot system. Taproot system means it consists of a main stem. That root is called as a main root system, also called as primary root system. Their root hairs are present. Okay. Now, in case of fusiform root, this fusiform root absorb food material and they become swollen. They become swollen in the middle portion. They become swollen in the middle portion and going to tapers towards the base as well as apex. They swollen. Fusiform root means they swollen in the middle. They swollen in the middle portion. They swollen in the middle portion and and going to tapers towards the base as well as apex. This type of root is called as the fusiform root. Is called as fusiform root. Okay. Second one is the conical root, and the example of conical root is the carrot. Botanical name is Daucus carota. Okay, the botanical name of the carrot is the Daucus carota. In this modification of root, again root becomes swollen. Root absorb food material, and it becomes swollen. And in this case, in conical root, the the apex of the root system is become conical. The apex of the root system is become conical, and their ends base is tapers. Tapers means the pointed. Base is tapers down, and the apex is become conical. Therefore, is called as the conical root. Now, next one is the third type is that napiform root. Napiform root is also a modification of a taproot system. In this case, napiform root, example of napiform root is the beet, Beta vulgaris. Now, in case of napiform root is a spherical in structure, and its base is tapers down. It is also that structure is called as napiform root. It is a slightly spherical in structure. Now, we are going to see the modification of adventitious root system. These three, fusiform root, conical root and napiform root, these are the modification of taproot system. Now we are going to start modification of adventitious root system. Okay. Adventitious root system consists of two types of modification, simple tuberous root and fasciculated tuberous root. Example of simple tuberous root is that sweet potato. As you see, sweet potato does not have any definite shape. They are completely irregular, swollen, storage food material and grow singly. Second one is that fasciculated tuberous root. The fasciculated means the cluster. And the example of fasciculated tuberous root is that the root system of asparagus. As you see, this is the root system of asparagus. Fasciculated root system is the root system. Roots grow in the cluster. See this structure, this swollen structure. These are the swollen structure. It absorbs food material. And become swollen and grow in the cluster. Cluster means a group. They grow in the group. This is called as the fasciculated